Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Decades with Joe E. Kramer. Too true to believe, too true to be true. You be the judge.
You turn the time circuits on. Say, kids, what time is it?
It's 7 o'clock.
You tell me you built a time machine?
Time won't give me time. Gotta get back in time. Time after time. I believe it's time for me to fly.
This is where the past comes alive. Decades with Joe E. Kramer starts now.
All right, here we go. It's another Saturday night, another edition of Decades. Glad to be back this week after my brief week off. We got a good one for you. All the details coming up. Let's get it going with Paul Young.
Living on free food tickets, watering the milk from a hole in the roof where the rain came through. What can you do? Tears from your little sister, crying because she doesn't have a dress without a patch for the party to go. But you know she'll get by, cause she's living in the love of the common people. Smiles from the heart of a family man. Daddy's gonna buy you a dream to cling to. Mama's gonna love it just as much as she can. And she can. You don't have a spare. People fall through the hole in your pocket and you lose it in the snow on the ground. You gotta walk in the town to find a job, trying to keep your hands warm. When the hole in your shoe, let the snow come through and chill you to the bone. Somehow you better go home where it's warm, where you can live in the love of the common people. Smile from the heart of a family man. Daddy's gonna buy you a dream to cling to. Mama's gonna love it just as much as she can. And she can. Living on a dream ain't easy, but the closer the knit, the tighter the fit, and the chills stay away. Just take them in stride for family pride. You know that faith is your foundation, with a whole lot of love and a warm conversation. But don't forget to pray, just making it strong where you belong. And we're living in the love of the common people. Smiles from the heart of a family man. Daddy's gonna buy you a dream to cling to. Mama's gonna love it just as much as she can. And she can. Yes, we're living in the love of the common people. Smiles from the heart of a family man. Daddy's gonna buy you a dream to cling to. Mama's gonna love it just as much as she can. Living in the love of the common people. Smiles from the heart of a family man. Daddy's gonna buy you a dream to cling to. Mama's gonna love it just as much as she can. Living in the love of the common people. Smiles really hard on a family man. Daddy's gonna buy you a dream to cling to. Mama's gonna love it just as much as she can. And she can.
On air, online, and on your mobile device. Decades is everywhere. 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 Everywhere.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind I hear my conscience call, telling me I need a girl who's as sweet as a dove. For the first time in my life, I see I need love. There I was, giggling about the games that I had played with many hearts, and I'm not saying no names. Then the thought occurred, teardrops made my eyes burn, as I said to myself, look what you've done to her. I can feel it inside, I can't explain how it feels. All I know is that I'll never dish another raw deal, playing make-believe, pretending that I'm true, holding in my laugh as I say that I love you, saying I'm more, kissing you on the ear, whispering I love you and I'll always be here. Although I often reminisce, I can't believe that I found a desire for true love floating around inside my soul, because my soul is cold. One half of me deserves to be this way till I'm old, but the other half needs affection and joy, and the warmth that is created by a girl and a boy. I need love. Romance, sheer delight, how sweet. I gotta find me a girl to make my life complete. You can scratch my back, we'll get cozy and huddle. I'll lay down my jacket so you can walk over a puddle. I give you a rose, pull out your chair before we eat. Kiss you on the cheek and say, ooh girl, you're so sweet. It's deja vu whenever I'm with you. I could go on forever telling you what I do, but where you at, you're neither here nor there. I swear I can't find you anywhere. Damn sure ain't in my closet or under my rug. This love search is really making me bug. And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen? Take a chance with my love and you'll find out what I mean. Fantasies can run, but they can't hide. And when I find you, I'ma pour all my love inside. I need love. Kiss you, hold you, never scold you, just love you, suck on your neck, caress you and rub you, grind, moan, and never be alone. If you're not standing next to me, you're on the phone. Can't you hear it in my voice? I need love bad. I got money, but love something I never had. I need your ruby red lips, sweet face and all. I love you more than a man who's 10 feet tall. I watch the sunrise in your eyes. We're so in love when we hug, we become paralyzed. Our bodies explode in ecstasy unreal. You're as soft as a pillow and I'm as hard as steel. It's like a dreamland, I can't lie, I've never been there. Maybe this is an experience that me and you can share. Clean and unsoiled, yet sweaty and wet. I swear to you, this is something I'll never forget. I need love. I'm no longer a playboy on the run. I need something that's stronger. Friendship, trust, honor, respect, admiration. This whole experience has been such a revelation. It's taught me love and how to be a real man. To always be considerate and do all I can. Protect you, you're my lady and you mean so much. My body tingles all over from the slightest touch of your hand. And understand, I'll be frozen in time till we meet face to face and you tell me you're mine. If I find you, girl, I swear I'll be a good man. I'm not gonna leave it in destiny's hands. I can't sit and wait for my princess to arrive. I gotta struggle and fight to keep my dream alive. I search the whole world for that special girl. When I finally find you, watch our love unfurl. I need love. Listen to me. When I be sitting in my room all alone, staring at the wall, fantasies, they go through my mind, and I've come to realize that I need true love. And if you want to give it to me, girl, make yourself seen. I'll be waiting. I love you.
Ladies love Cool J, LL Cool J. That was his very first top 40 single back in 1987. I Need Love on Decade.
Joey Kramer. Turn it up. This is Decades.
Well, if you're a Kardashian, you have a lot of money, you don't exactly know why you're so popular as a Kardashian, but you know you have all this cash. What do? you go to an auction and you buy Janet Jackson's clothes. The big Kardashian from Keeping Up the Kardashians. I can't even think of her name. Anyway, Kim Kardashian, $25,000 for Janet's If outfit. Janet was also selling her outfit from Scream with Michael Jackson, went for $125 grand. Escapade on Decades.
Decades with Joe E. Kramer and another lost track from the 80s.
City Rockers. I almost forgot about them. I played them a couple years ago when I was looking through my music, and I'm like, wow, gotta get this one on again. It was like a sacrilege in the 80s to even think of remaking a Led Zeppelin song. And they did it, and people liked it. It was just a bunch of studio musicians that worked with Joe Cocker, and they got vocalist Ken Kostra. He was singing, and he sounded like Robert Plant. I think that's why people really didn't think anything about it. But it was a cool song, Black Dog. The name of the band is New City Rockers. They put out one album, and that's it. I think it was like 3 songs on it, but that was it as far as the New City Rockers go. All right, we got a lot going on tonight. We have, of course, Hairspray at 8 coming up next. We're going to do a Top 9 at 9 Back in Time, which will go back to, I believe, we're doing 1983 tonight. So we're going back, 38 years. Wow, 38 years to 1983. And, of course, we will Singing with the Sam. All coming up. Don't you go anywhere. This is Decades. We're live everywhere in the world. Decades with JoeyKramer.com. The Radio Bold app for your iPhone or Android device. And right here, as always, we are live on the river, 105 and 103.5. Hang on.
Do not attempt to change the frequency.
Changing channels is not only foolhardy, but also extremely dangerous.
We know. That's what everybody says.
So I don't believe you ought to try it.
Now, back to the music. This is Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Different different people from one day to the next. I can't change my mold. No, 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 no. I can change it, you know. I can change it. 'Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's life. Trying to make ends meet, trying to find somebody, then you die. I'll take you down the only road I've ever been down. You know, the one that takes you to the places where all the things meet, yeah. You know, I can change, I can change, I can change, I can change, but I'm here in my mold. I am here in my mold, and I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can change my mold. No, 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 no. I can change my mold. No, 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 no. I can change my mold. No, 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 no. We've got to change my environment. Yeah, no, silence. Can't change my violence. Yeah, no, no violence. Can't change my
In his decade, another big hit. 1997, The Verve, Bittersweet Symphony. I don't think they made a dime off it because they got sued by the Rolling Stones. Bittersweet Symphony, The Verve. Right here on Decades.
It's Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Northeast PA's The River.
Oh, she is going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Carole King, the Go-Go's, Jay-Z, Foo Fighters, Todd Rundgren, Miss Tina Turner. Simply the best on Decades.
I call you, I need you, my heart's on fire. You come to me wild and wild. You come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams.
crack open a new Coke and slip on those leg warmers. This is Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
not Taylor Swift. It is definitely Madonna. Always will be Madonna. And, of course, the Prince of Pop, right? If Michael Jackson's the king, Prince is the Prince. Welcome to America. New CD due out July 30th. Alphabet Street.
I'm going down to Alphabet Street. I'm gonna crown this girl that I meet. I'm gonna talk so sexy. She'll want me from my head to my feet. Yes, she will. I'm gonna drive my daddy's Thunderbird, a white red ride, 66, so glam, it's absurd. I'm gonna put her in the backseat and drive her to Tennessee. Tennessee. Drive her. Excuse me, baby. I don't mean to be rude. I guess tonight I'm just not in the mood. So if you don't mind, I would like to watch. Day.
Decades with Joe E. Kramer. Check us out online at decadeswithjoekramer.com. This is Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
When I look into
Decades with Joe E. Kramer gives you this week's 8-track classic flashback.
At 5 a.m. on the weekends when I was, 7, 8, 9 years old because the Bay City Rollers variety show was on, and it was on right after the Cross Superstars. So, I got to see Land of the Lost, and we got to see Bay City Rollers. I just thought it was cool. They were rock stars, and they had a bunch of hits here. Over 100 million albums worldwide, of course. They've lost Ian Mitchell, who died of throat cancer, and Les McCowan, the lead singer, who I tried to get on this show so many times, age 65, died a couple months ago, back in April. So I guess that's pretty much officially the end of the Bay City Roller. Although you never know, because Leslie was not the lead singer when he passed away. I don't believe he did a reunion, but then that all went. You know how it all goes. Always goes the same way. All right, we got more decades coming up. You know what? You know what's next? My favorite time of the night. We were going to do 2 hours tonight. Rex Havoc called me off on the last second. I can't come up tonight, so he's going to come up on the 19th. So 2 weeks from now, we will do a 2-hour edition of Hairspray at 8. Tonight, just 1 hour, but we're going to make it cool. We got another new one from Rock Sugar in there. We got Motley Crue in there. We're going to do some kicks and more. Don't go anywhere. Top 9 at 9, by the way, after 9 o'clock. Singing with the Sam after 10. And more decades coming up next. Right here, we are live everywhere in the world. Decades with JoeEKramer.com, the Radio Bold app for your iPhone or Android device. And right here, every single Saturday night for 16 years and 1 week, officially. We'll be right back, right here. The River, we are live.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
It's 8 o'clock.
This is Ted Poley of Danger Danger.
This is Lorraine Lewis for the band Femme Fatale.
Hey, this is Kelly Kagan from Night Ranger.
And I am on Decades with Joey Kramer.
You're listening to Joe E. Kramer, Decades.
And you're rocking Decades with my buddy Joey Kramer.
This is where the past comes alive. Hairspray at 8 starts now.
All right, here we go. It's 8 o'clock. That means it is time for the one, the only, the original Hairspray at 8. It all started right here 16 years ago, and it rolls on today. So the stadium tour postponed till next year. Motley Crue, Poison, Def Leppard, Joan Jett. However, Vince Neil out doing his own stuff, and well, he needs to get his voice back in shape, I guess we'll say. But it was a valiant effort. Kickstart My Heart, The Crew.
How much hairspray do you use? This is Hairspray at 8 on Decades.
Hairspray at 8. Walking Away, that is Kicks. That is from the Midnight Dynamite album, 1985. Out to Rex Havoc, because I know he's feeling under the weather, so I figured I'd play him a Kicks record. 36 years ago, by the way, that album came out, which is just, incredible that it's been that long. Slaughter, taking advantage of the whole vinyl craze. They're going to be releasing their album Fear No Evil on vinyl record. That's going to be coming up this summer. 2 LPs, 48-page full color book, 5 glossies, backstage pass. Very cool stuff. One of my favorites from Slaughter, Desperately.
What's on your mind? Just take a heart and lay it out on the line. Anytime, night or day, just call me up and I'll be on my way. The clock strikes midnight. I don't know where you are. The clock strikes, it's alright. Just tell me, honey, don't push me too far. Desperately, I gotta know if you want me. Just let me know. Desperately, give me an answer. Can't you see I'm here for you? Please don't run away. Don't run away. You know it's things like this. I've been misunderstood. And by the strangers, baby, you don't believe in me like you should. The clock strikes midnight. I don't know where you are. The clock strikes, it's alright. Just tell me, honey, don't push me too far. Desperately, I gotta know if you want me. Just let me know. Desperately, give me an answer. Can't you see I'm here for you?
How high was your hair? This is Hairspray at 8. This is Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
I heard that you settled down, that you found a man and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess he gives you things I couldn't give to you. Oh, friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I had hoped you'd see my face, and then you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. I'm on my way. I'm on my way home, sweet home. Tonight, tonight, I'm on my way. Well, I'm on my way home, sweet home.
but my heart's of gold. I had to run away high so I wouldn't come home low. Just when things went right doesn't mean they were always wrong. Just take this song and you'll never be left all alone. Take me to your heart, feel me in your bones. Just one more night and I'm coming off this long and winding road. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me, I beg. I still remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Oh, sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Home sweet home. Tonight, I'm on my way. Just set me free. Home sweet home. Sister Christian, all the time has come, and you know that you're the only one to say, motoring, what's your price for flight? In finding Mr. Right, Sister Christian, all the time settle down that you found, you know that you're the only one to say, motoring, that your dreams came true. Guess he gives you things I can give to you. Alright, Sister Christian, that you settle down, that you found, you know that you're the only one to say, motoring, what's your price? That your dreams came true. Know that you're the only one.
Oh, is that good stuff or what? You gotta love it. That is Rock Sugar on Decades. Their new album's called Reinventinator. I always get that. I can't say it for some reason. Some Like Home's the name of the song. It's Someone Like You by Adele. Home Sweet Home, obviously, by Motley Crue. And a little bit, sprinkled with a little bit of Sister Christian by Night Ranger. So it's got everything in there. Go to Rock Sugar on Facebook, and you can find out all how to get your copy of that out. It is fantastic. It really is. And they got new management. I have to get in touch with the new manager to get them back on the show because they're always fantastic to have here. And I just can't wait to talk to them again because the new one is phenomenal. Rex Havoc, thank you for my advanced copy. See, he's here in spirit tonight, I guess you could say. I couldn't come up last week. He couldn't come up this week. So on the 19th, we'll do 2 hours of Hairspray at 8. Also tonight, 9 o'clock, we have the Top 9 at 9 back in time. Next Saturday night, 9 o'clock, a Decades Artist Spotlight. John Lodge of the Moody Blues will be joining us from his home in the UK. So we'll be talking to John Lodge of the Moody Blues next Saturday night, right here on the Decades Artist Spotlight. We got more coming up. Don't you go anywhere. We're going to kick it all off next with Sam Kinison. Yes, you love this one. I know you do. It makes you want to drive real fast. Take the roof off the car if you have a convertible and just turn up the Blaupunk. I used to have a Blaupunk. All coming up. Decades at JoeyKramer.com, the Radio Bold app for your iPhone or Android device, and right here on the River 105 and 103.5. Hang on. Coming back at you in less than 90 seconds.
This is Hairspray at 8 with Joe E. Kramer. Turn it up.
Wild thing, I think you move me. But I wanna know for sure. Every time I kiss you, I taste what other men have for lunch. The only thing that gets you off is to see me in pain, but I think I love you. You make my heart scream. You took everything. Wild thing, I think you move me! It just came to my mind. I thought I'd say that. You make me trust you, then stuck the knife in my heart. You're a lying, unfaithful, untrustable tramp, and I think I love you. You make my heart scream. You took everything. Wild thing. Oh, we all got some kind of wild thing that went through our lives and made it hell. Because everybody's had one, you, me, nobody likes to lose. And you know she's out there laughing at you. I don't care if it was last week or third grade. Someone broke your heart. What was her name? I'll never forgive you. How do you live with yourself? You never loved me. You used me. I'm just sliding her gas, fucking taste your own blood. Why didn't you tell me you were a demon from hell? You deserve the men you're gonna meet, you loser. Railroad bones, transient, out of work guy. Guys are gonna use you like you used me. Guys are gonna take money out of your purse and throw out a window. Ow, ow. What's her name?
Oh, that's like an all-star band going on with all the rock stars of the 80s. And the greatest, Sam Kinison. Wild thing right here on Hairspray at 8. Check out the video. It would never be shown today. It would never be shown today. What a great song. That was Joey Kramer, Hairspray at 8 going on right now. Tough. Another band that is signed on with Rhino Entertainment to re-release their album What Comes Around Goes Around 30th anniversary with great songs. Just ask Stevie Rochelle, right? Oh, love this song. There's so many seasons. top right here. Hairspray at 8. Turn it up.
Seasons changing, leaves like rain. I'm falling down. Last week just passed me by and never came to town. Whoa, Mom said it was strange. Now I don't know what to do. Yeah, sitting in the wind, I'm on the road waiting. It's been so many seasons. You can't go without reason. Dance with me and now you're leaving. It can't be true. So many years, so little time was spent with you. Whoa, Mom said you'd be proud. Now I wish we could make that true. Yeah, singing this song, I'm praying real hard. Maybe I'll get through. Been so many seasons. Oh yeah, yeah. You can't go without a reason. Oh yeah. It's been so many seasons, seasons changing all around you. Mom said it was strange. Now I don't know what to do. Yeah, singing this song, I'm praying real hard. Maybe I'll get through. I'll get through for you. It's been so many seasons, been so many seasons. Can't go without a reason. Whoa, yeah. It's been so many seasons. Whoa, yeah. It's been so you can't go. Yeah. Whoa, yeah.
This is Hairspray at 8.
The biggest hits. The Kramer. Smooth opinion. Mama, whoa. I know you really wanna move me. You know I
Full of Boys, the original lineup back together. They will be performing at M3 Fest coming up July 2nd, July 3rd in Maryland. Meanwhile, this band will be performing at the Boone River Valley Festival in Boone, Indiana, May 29th, but not with the lead singer. And he's what made them great, Skid Row.
The generation that put a hole in the ozone. Hairspray at 8 on Decades.
Running around, racing one by noses.
spandex never felt so good. This is Hairspray at 8 with Joe E. Kramer.
Hairspray at 8. David Lee Roth, 1986. Going crazy. As we wrap things up. We'll almost wrap things up anyway for Hairspray at 8. And David, Diamond Dave, with his incredible voice. Never had a voice. I know he's a showman, but he has a new song called Giddy Up. I don't even know what to say. The artwork for the single was reportedly done by Roth himself, which it's actually not that bad. I haven't heard the song yet. I really haven't. Last album he put out was in 2003, which was like a cover band, a cover album. He had another album, John 5, which he never released. But if you want to check this song out, I honestly have not heard it. I'm going to have to listen to it. I know it's available on YouTube. Giddy Up, David Lee Roth. Check it out. See if you like it. I know I'll have to check now. My interest is peaked, so. All right, we got a few more left here on Hairspray at 8, and then it is time for the Top 9 at 9, Back in Time. This week, June 5th, 1983, so we're going back 38 years. And the 9 biggest songs on your radio, whatever shall they be, we'll find out next. Don't go anywhere. This is Hairspray at 8. We're live everywhere in the world. Decades, of course. Decades at joeykramer.com. The radio bolt out to your iPhone or Android device. And right here on the river. For the last 16 years and counting. 105 and 103.5. We will be right back. Hang on.
It's 9 o'clock.
What's this? You know what this is?
This is the Top 9 at 9, Back in Time. Decades with Joe E. Kramer on the river.
All right, Top 9 at 9, Back in Time tonight. We are going to count down the 9 biggest songs on your radio this very week. 38 years ago, June 5th, 1983. From July to November, July 83 to November 83, the U.S. economy experienced one of the longest and deepest recessions since the Great Depression. By 83, the economy had rebounded and the U.S. entered into one of the longest periods of sustained economic growth since World War II. Reacting to the worst auto sales in 2 decades, General Motors announced it would lower or freeze the prices of half its 1983 model cars. And here was the big thing. And when you were in school, I was like in, I think, 5th grade in 1983. President Ronald Reagan introduced Star Wars, which was very cool because we saw Star Wars up there. That was like, wow, we got to get into that anyway. All right, let's get to the music. Enough Star Wars, Reagan or otherwise. Eddie Grant was at number 9. Electric Avenue, top 9 at 9, back in time, June 5th, 1983.
Number 9.
Now in the street there is violence, and a lot of work to be done. No place to hang out or washing, and I can't blame all on the sun. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Working so hard like a soldier, can't afford a thing on TV. Deep in my heart I abhor ya. Can't get food for the kid. Good God, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh Lord, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Who is to blame in one country? Never can get to the one. Dealing in multiplication, and they still can't feed everyone. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, out in the street, out in the street, out in the daytime, out in the night. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Out in the street, out in the street, out in the playground, in the dark side of town. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Hey, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Oh yeah, rock it in the daytime, Electric Avenue. Rock it in the night, take it higher, Electric Avenue. Rock it in Miami, Electric Avenue.
This is the top 9 at 9 back in time. Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Number 8.
Up all the fires in me. would shake, sink your teeth in my skin. I almost believe you were made to be played by my hand. And you got the power, it amazes me still. How you play my emotions with consummate skill. I don't have to look any further than into your eyes. So don't try to tell me you think it's just physical. It goes way deeper than that. You better know it's an affair of the heart. It's an affair of the heart. It's an affair of the heart. Have a little blind faith, believe it's an affair of the heart.
Michael Jackson. I'm going to tell you why I said Michael Jackson in a second. Rick Springfield and Affair of the Heart. That was from his album Living in Oz, 4th top 10 for Rick Springfield that day. Now, I said Michael Jackson because I'm reading here. Affair of the Heart was nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Male Rock Vocal Performance in 1984, but lost to Beat It by Michael Jackson. So that's why I was thinking it. ABC also used an instrumental bit for the song as their background music for its 1984 logo. See, how do you live without knowing these things if you weren't listening to Decades? It's incredible. 1984, 1983, Maytag. This is also incredible. Maytag built its last Ringer washing machine and also the last hand-cranked telephone in the U.S. were officially taken out of service. Incredible they were still there. That's because 440 telephone customers in Bryant Pond, Maine were switched over to direct dial service. This is like 1983, and we were still using Kramer. I don't recall, but in Maine they had them, and more than 10 million computers were being used in the U.S., and the first ever version of Microsoft Word was released. All happened in 1983. It doesn't seem like it was 38 years ago, that's for sure. Which brings us up to song number 7. More of the British invasion, Naked Eyes. Always something there to remind me.
Number 7.
I walk along the city streets you used to walk along with me. And every step I take reminds me of just how we used to be. Oh, how can I forget you, girl? And there is always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. Shadows fall, I pass a small cafe where we dance at night. And I can't help recalling how it felt to kiss and hold you tight. Oh, how can I forget you, girl? When there is always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. I was
This is the Top 9 at 9 Back in Time. Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Number 6.
What can I do? Pictures of you still make me cry. Trying to live without your love, it's so hard to do. Some nights I wake up, I look at your pillow, hoping that I'll see you there. But I get up each day, not much to say, I've nowhere to go. Loneliness fills me up inside, 'cause I'm missing you. So if you give us a chance to remember the love we had once together, wait and see. Time is all that we really need. I'm praying you won't say no. I mean to tell you, don't let it end. Baby, we could have so much more. Don't let it end. Honey, please don't walk out that door. I'm telling you, baby, I made my mistakes, but I'll make you this promise. To do what it takes, I'll be there to protect you and hold you tight. You got my loving, baby, every single night. Don't let it end. I'm begging you, don't let it end this way. Don't let it end. I'm begging you, don't let it end this way. Don't let it end. Baby, we could have so much more. Don't let it end. Honey, please don't walk out that door. Don't let it end. I'm begging you, don't let it end this way. Don't let it end. I'm begging you, don't let it end this way. No, no, no. No, no, no. What will I do if you say we're through? I need you to stay, honey. Don't let it end this way.
It is the Top 9 at 9 Back in Time on Decades. June 5th, 1983, 30 years ago. From the album Kilroy Was Here, which had the smash Mr. Roboto. Styx seemed to be on top of the world. And that album was just one of the albums that basically just slowly put an end to the Dennis DeYoung years. But I don't know why, because it was so cool. And nobody has a voice like Dennis. He's just one of those voices you you just love. It's incredible. Styx has not played that song, by the way, since 1983. Although Dennis DeYoung does do it in concert. So, TV in 1983, top 10, Cagney and Lacey, Hotel, Kate and Alley, Falcon Crest, Magna P.I., Simon and Simon, The A-Team Dynasty, 60 Minutes, Dallas. Now, this one was never a top 10 show, but it ran for 9 seasons and 201 episodes. Sing along if you'd like.
You take a good, you take a bad, you take a more, from there you have the facts of life, the facts of life. There's a time you gotta go and show you're growing, now you know about the facts of life, the facts of life. When the world never seems to believe in up to your dreams, then suddenly you're finding out the facts of life are all about you, all about you, all about you. It takes a lot to get all right. We all learn the facts of life, facts of life, learning the facts of life.
Facts of Life. Another great show. They just don't make these shows anymore. How could you miss? How could you possibly Blair and Tootie and Natalie and Joe, Mrs. Garrett? It was like kind of like a spinoff of Different Strokes, and it introduced a lot of, like, George Clooney was a main character on season 7, and then he was also part of reoccurring on season 8. So George Clooney got his start on the Facts of Life. It's crazy. It really is. A lot of people were actually on the show, and they had all kind of movies and everything else. Remember, shows used to run from from September to May. 26 episodes. The 80s had to be the highlight of TV. Maybe it's just because I grew up in the 80s. But Facts of Life. As we flash back in TV to 1983, we're counting down the top 9 songs this very week. June 5th, 1983, 38 years ago. We have songs 5 through 1 coming up next. Don't go anywhere. This is Decades. Every single Saturday night, 16 years and counting. We're live everywhere in the world. Decades of JoeyKramer.com. The Radio Bold app for your iPhone or Android device. On your Alexa, yes, get us on the Alexa. And also on your radio, The River 105 and 103.5. Hang on.
Back in time with this week's Top 9 at 9. Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Number 5.
I can't get to sleep. I think about the implications of diving in too deep, and possibly the complications, especially at night. I worry over situations I know we'll be alright. Perhaps it's just an imagination. Day after day it reappears. Night after night my heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away. Between the sheets only brings exasperation. It's time to walk the streets, smell the desperation. At least there's pretty lights, and though there's little variation, it nullifies the night from overkill. Day after day reappear. Night after night my heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away. Come back another day.
Time. Song number 5, June 5th, 1983. Overkill by Men at Work from the Cargo album. Colin Ray said the song could relate to a relationship with a person or a relationship with a place. He was living in St. Kilda, which is part of Melbourne, and felt he was going to leave there soon. It's about leaving somewhere and leaving your comfort zone. You spend a lot of years trying to get something, fame, so on, and then you actually achieve it, and then the fear of leaving it. That's what Overkill is about, according to Colin Hay from Men at Work. It's Joey Kramer, the Top 9 at 9. Back in Time is on. We're coming up on song number 4. Before that, the popular Halloween costumes included Alex Owens of Flashdance, a 1980s Madonna. That was very popular, of course. Prince was another popular, a prom queen, and Indiana Jones from Raiders of the Lost Ark, all very popular Halloween costumes in 1983. Lionel Richie was at number 4. My Love.
Number 4.
I've been through so many changes in my life, woman. It's a wonder I ain't lost my mind. And I ain't never said how much I need you, sugar. But I sure need you by my side. My love, just thinking about you, baby, just blows my mind. My love, just thinking about you, baby, just blows my mind. All the time. Life with me, I know for sure it ain't been easy, but you stayed with me anyway. And even though you ain't gonna lose too much by leaving, I'm so glad you stayed. My love, just thinking about you, baby, just blows my mind. My love, just thinking about you, baby, just blows my mind. All the time. You've been my friend and you've been my love. Oh, honey, you're everything I need. You made my love so strong. Now I know where I belong. Oh, girl, you'll never have to worry. Oh, baby, anymore. Oh, my love, just thinking about you, baby, just blows my mind. Oh, yeah. My love, just thinking about you, baby, just blows my mind. All the time. Oh, yeah.
This This is the Top 9 at 9 Back in Time.
The biggest hits, the river.
Number 3.
Number 3, Kissing to Be Clever was the album, the song, Time, Clock of the Heart. Culture Club on the Top 9 at 9 Back in Time, June 5th, 1983.
It's the Top 9 at 9 with Joe E. Kramer on Decades.
Oh, you ready to do it? We are down to the top 2. On the Top 99 Back in Time, popular baby names, by the way, Christopher, David, Matthew, Michael, Amanda, Ashley, Jennifer, and Jessica, and David Bowie at number 2. Let's dance.
Number 2.
Top 9 at 9, Back in Time.
Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Dance to the song they're playing on the radio. While color lights up your face. Sway through the crowd to an empty space. If you say run, I'll run with you. If you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love
fear grace should fall. For fear tonight is all. You could look into my eyes.
Under the moonlight, this serious moonlight. And if you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms and tremble like a put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Under the moonlight, the serious moonlight.
It is the top 99 back in time, David Bowie. Oh, a bunch of big hits from that album. Let's Dance. Eventually a number one song. June 5th, 1983. It was the runner-up, which means we have one more to get to before, actually that is the last one, before I show you, play for you, tell you about the number one song.
This is the Top 9 at 9 Back in Time. Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Are you ready? Well, you're going to have to wait a little longer because 1983 was the time that the Chicken McNugget was officially introduced. There were no Chicken McNuggets from McDonald's before 1983. How did we ever get along without them? But no Chicken McNuggets. There was also a big drop in video game sales between 1983 and 1985. There were so many video games. Atari was spent. We were pretty much sick of the bad graphics, and the new ones didn't have a lot of titles. It wasn't until 1985 Nintendo came out that the video game sales became big again. Fred Cohen coined the term virus that year, described as a computer program that can affect other computer programs by modifying them in such a way as to include a copy of itself. And the movies. And I'm going to tell you about the movies because the number one song is from a movie. Top 10. National Lampoon's Vacation, Risky Business, Staying Alive, Mr. Mom, Octopussy, War Games, Trading Places. The number 2 was Tootsie. Star Wars Return of the Jedi was number 1. I skipped number 3 because the number 3 movie of the year had one of the biggest songs of the year, which means we are up to number 1. Are you ready? Are you set? The number 1 song this very week, 38 years ago, June 5th, 1983, was from the movie Flashdance, and we all would dance around singing it. Irene Cara, Flashdance, What a Feeling, number 1.
Number 1.
But a slow glowing dream that your fear seems to hide deep inside your mind. All alone I have cried silent tears full of pride in a world the music
back in time on Decades, the number one song this very week. 38 years ago. It's incredible that it's been that long. It seems like yesterday. It really does. And now 38 years gone. Gone. Time just flies in a blink. In another blink, I'll be 90 if I live that long. But my next door neighbor's 100, and she's a Spitfire. So, I mean, anything's possible. All right. We got more Decades coming up. I know it's the hour you always wait for. By the way, next Saturday night, 9 o'clock, John Lodge at the Moody Blues will be with us. You don't want to miss it. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and more. He's done so much. They've been together since 66. And great guy to talk to. So John Lodge next Saturday night. But speaking of people who can sing, Sam and I will sing after 10. Singing with the Sam. We sing and more. We entertain. And it's coming up, in about, 25 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Plus, we got Patrick Hernandez in there. Alicia from 1985 and more. This is Decades, live everywhere in the world. Decades at joeykramer.com. Radio Bold app for your iPhone or Android device. Alexa, just play The River or Decades with Joey Kramer. Either one, it'll come up. And, of course, on your radio, The River 105. And 103.5. More Decades on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
It's 10 o'clock.
Hi there, this is Howard Jones.
Hey, this is Coons from John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band.
This is Nick Richards from Boys Don't Cry.
I wanna be a cowboy, and you can be my cowgirl.
And you're listening to Decades with Joey Kramer.
You're listening to Decades with Joey Kramer.
I've been listening to Joey Kramer's Decade Show, which is the business.
This is where the past comes alive. Decades with Joe E. Kramer starts now.
As we roll 5 full hours of retro radio every single Saturday night live, Decades with joeykramer.com. We are going to sing in minutes, singing with the Sam. First, some jive skating with Patrick Hernandez.
Born to be alive, born to be alive. You see, we're born to be alive. People ask me why I never find a place to stop and settle down.
Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
The city winks asleep as I hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Get me out into the nighttime, for walks won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why, does it do it that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why, does it do it that way? Reaching out, touch a stranger. Electric eyes are everywhere. See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why, does it do it that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why, does it do it that way? I like living this way. I like loving this way. Looking out across the morning, the city's heart begins to bleed. Reaching out, I touch her shoulder. I'm dreaming of a street. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why, does he do it that way? If they say why, tell them why, does he do it that way? If they say why, does he do it that way? If they say she's why, does he do it that way? If they say
It is Decades, rumored to be the very last song that Michael Jackson ever sang before his death, when he was rehearsing for his This Is It tour. That's the rumor anyway. Human nature. Right here on Decades.
Joey Kramer. Turn it up. This is Decades.
Her real name, Alicia Ann Itkin. She was just 17 years old when this song hit the dance floor. Huge dance artist in the freestyle genre. One of my favorites, Baby Talk. Alicia, Singing with the Sam coming up next. Now you'll hear some singers in just about 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Hang on.
Try to talk your feelings through.
Are you ready? Are you set? Here it comes, this week's edition of Singing with the Sam.
Now it's time for Singing with the Sam. She got fired from her day job at the donut joint. Now here's Joe E. Kramer and the Sam.
All right, we are back this week. Another edition of Singing with the Sam. Last week I was off because I got cut again. And I am fully...
Ow.
Why are you knocking everything?
Because I have to be so far over because everything's broken.
Nothing's broken.
That almost got broke.
That's because Mom took the iPad with her and now she didn't put it in correctly. But anyway, I had my arm cut. And I couldn't move my hand, couldn't use my right hand, so I had to take last week off. But we're back this week. Still got a Band-Aid on there.
It looks
still
disgusting.
Hurts. There's nothing there.
I can't look
except
at it.
it's oozing all kind of clear stuff, which is kind of cool. But I haven't actually turned my computer on here in a week.
Did you say it's kind of cool?
Kind of cool. I haven't turned my computer on in a week. I haven't really been doing a lot of Facebook for my Facebook site. I don't think I've updated my website in 2 weeks.
We still have to do your new website.
I know.
We're falling behind.
It's never a good time. That's the problem.
I know.
Every time I want to do it, I get
You get distracted.
I get distracted, and then Mom comes up and she distracts me. Just kidding.
I don't have a comment for that.
Oh, we got a lot to talk about this week. We do, actually.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We have plenty to talk about of the long Memorial Day weekend that has just passed. And
it was a very nice weekend.
It was a very nice weekend. It went out with a bang. It was a very nice weekend. Went in with a little slowly, but went out with a bang.
Yeah, that's...
It rained for the first couple days, but Memorial Day was quite nice. Anyway, we're going to do our little fact thing. You sent me a bunch of stuff, but...
I have to look them up and see if I can find them. Are we doing that now or after?
No, we're going to do that afterwards. First, it is time to sing, and because I haven't been on the computer much, I was thinking, okay, what are we going to sing? And I figured, we're going to go back and do a classic. This is kind of like a summertime song. When I was 17 years old, 16 years old, 1980s, I was 15 years old. And this was the kind of song you put out, and you put the roof down on your car, which I knew nobody with a convertible, so it doesn't really matter. But I rolled the windows down on my Geostorm, and I pumped up my Bose speakers, and I went and I picked up chicks.
You mean Mom?
Yeah, basically Mom. She was never impressed by any of it.
That's why she stuck around so long.
So, let's do it, shall we?
I'm ready.
How appropriate. Poison, Talk Dirty to Me. As we kick off Summertime 2021, we're allowed back. No masks and concerts in full. This one's to you. I never saw you look so good. You never act the way you should. But I like it. And I know you like it too. The way that I want you.
I gotta have you.
Oh, yes I do.
I never ever stay out late. You know that I can hardly wait
just to see you.
And I know you cannot wait. Oh, wait to see me too.
I gotta touch you, 'cause baby we'll be at the drive-in in the old man's Ford behind them bushes. Until I'm screaming for more. Down the basement, lock the cellar door, and baby, talk dirty to me. I call you on the telephone. I'm only hoping that you're home, so I can hear you say those words to me.
And whisper so softly,
I gotta hear you, 'cause baby we'll be at the drive-in in the old man's Ford behind them bushes until I'm screaming for more. Down the basement, lock the the cellar door, and baby, talk dirty to me. Sissy, pick up that guitar and talk to me. I'm very good this week. We have a little voice underneath us.
A little help. That really threw me off.
It did. They're singing very loud. Woo, 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 woo. I had to get that in. We have a little vocal help. It's almost kind of like auto-tune.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's bring it home. Your baby will be at the drive-in in the old man Ford behind them bushes till I'm screaming for more. Down the basement, lock the cellar door, and baby, talk dirty to me. Yeah, and baby,
talk dirty to me.
Yeah. And baby, talk dirty to me.
Woo!
Woo! That's the way I like it, baby. Ooh, yeah. Oh, is that great or what?
I think the first time we did it was much better.
I think I used a different version, so we
did choose it. It really threw me off.
You like my talk dirty to me?
It was wonderful.
Was that awesome?
Yes, very nice, Dad.
It was, and it was a great memorial. What did you do this Memorial Day weekend?
I watched the parade and I took a lot of photos.
And you and Chrissy went to.
Well, that wasn't Memorial Day weekend. That was
Tuesday. You went to Knoebels.
We did. We went to Knoebels, and we didn't have to wear our masks.
Isn't that great?
It was very nice. We had a nice time.
You know, they're finally starting not to show all the statistics online about the virus.
Well, now they just show the percentage of vaccinations. They don't show the COVID things now because, I don't know.
We're only averaging 13,000 new cases a day across the United. Now think about people who are still, and today we were out, and there was a guy with the big mask on, and not only the mask, but the gloves.
Yeah, I don't understand the gloves.
Which the gloves don't help at all, but 13,000 people infected out of 330 million people. People, it's time to start living again.
Living.
Take the mask off. Breathe. I don't understand. I still, to this day, don't, and I'm going to laugh. I don't care. You want to wear a mask out? Fine. Hey, it's up to you, your body. But when you're in a car by yourself,
I don't understand that
why
either.
In God's name would you wear a mask?
I don't know who you're protecting.
What are you protecting?
I have no idea.
Or when you're out for a walk with your dog.
Do you like when people walk past us and put their mask up?
We see people. We go for walks every day.
I have cooties.
I feel like I have the cooties.
I know.
They either that or they put their hand over their mouth as they walk past you, like, they're going to breathe something.
Someone did that when I went for a walk on the dike the other day.
Anyway.
They put their arm over me.
Enough of that. No more. We're not going to talk about that anymore. We did make the national news here in northeastern Pennsylvania. You don't want to take chances, it says. All right? And so it makes sense that students were sent home after someone thought they saw a bobcat roaming near a high school.
They always laugh at all of the headlines we get in our hometown.
It wasn't a bobcat.
It was a regular house cat. How did they even think it was a bobcat? They
it was just I didn't think it looked, but the Pennsylvania Game Commission looked at I think it was them, looked at the still photos and said, yep. But there's a lot of bobcats up there.
It's literally tinier than Baby Mama is outside, though.
They sent all the kids home. They locked down the daycares close by.
Or a house cat.
And it was the little Morris up there in the second floor.
It was such a tiny cat. That's what the funny part about it.
And it had a happy ending, too. It was reunited with its family.
Not only it was a domesticated house cat.
Could you imagine if they shot it or something?
That would be awful.
Oh my God! Somebody's poor house cat gets shot because
they thought it was a bobcat.
Because they thought it was a bobcat.
Only in this town, though. Does that happen?
Oh my God! That is just really insane. Anyway, there's not a lot. I've been looking through here and I haven't missed a lot, even though I haven't been on a computer.
Not much has happened.
I really haven't. Here's the thing. If you haven't gotten your COVID vaccination, what would take it to get you to go to the doctors? How about a chance at $1 million?
Yeah, what is this? So all of a sudden now you get $1 million?
Oh my God, it's crazy. That's what they're doing in Ohio, and it's working. Governor Mike DeWine has said the state's Vax-A-Million lottery has increased the state's vaccination.
How ridiculous is that? Whatever.
Hey, if you don't want to get vaccinated and you get COVID, I hate to say I told you so, but...
The prisoners get $25. Other states are getting put in the lottery. What did we get? A sticker?
I had Mom drag me in there and make me
I got a sticker.
That's what happened. Say hi to your grandparents because you don't
Hi,
visit,
Grandma. Hi,
you
Grandpa.
don't visit them anymore.
Yes, I do.
So you might as well say hi to them
I visit them all the time.
I'm just saying.
Hi, Grandpa. I love you.
You don't visit them, so...
Why must you harass me?
Just saying is all. So you have a list here, don't you?
Yeah, I have some stuff. I mean, we could stay on the animal thing. Did you know...
You're just going right into it?
I might as well, right?
All right. I'm
Parrots often bond with a keeper from their perspective as a lifelong romantic partner. So, a dog is a man's best friend, while a parrot is a man's girlfriend.
Doesn't a parrot want to make love to you or something?
They get very jealous, and if the owner passes away, they go into a massive depression because that was their life partner, their love.
Didn't I tell you this the other week, though? Maybe it was this. It's impossible to hold your nose and hum.
Yeah, didn't we try that the other day?
Go ahead. She's going to hold her nose.
All right, so I'm holding my nose.
I don't know. I think that's fake news.
I don't know. I can't tell.
I think that's fake news. I'm looking through your stuff here. You did a much better job last time, I think.
Well, that's because I didn't do anything this time.
I'm looking at some of the... Well, that's what I'm looking at. I saw the... Hey, this is something about you. Allergic to their own blood.
Right? How could you be allergic to your own blood?
And maybe you are allergic to yours. You're allergic to it. And this is true. There are corpses on Mount Everest that are now used as waypoints. These people died and their corpses froze. And they're there, so they know exactly where they're at on Mount Everest by looking at the... And here's something I'm not surprised by. Every time we have, you have spaghetti, although I haven't had a starch in 7 weeks and probably will never eat spaghetti again, but that's a different thing altogether. Parmesan cheese and vomit, contain butyric acid, which is responsible for the most distinct aspects of their smells.
That every time someone pukes, it always smells like Parmesan cheese.
It does, doesn't it? That's what I'm saying.
So that makes sense.
I'm surprised that dogs like squeaky toys because they sound like prey crying out for pain. And next time you have some vanilla flavoring in your cake, just remember it's the beaver's anal gland secretions that are used to make vanilla.
That's so... Ugh.
That has freaked me out. Which I'm not a big fan of public bathrooms at all. I just try to avoid them at all costs. If I have to pee, I go in there, go, and get out.
How about, you want to know something I just realized the other day? And it's on this list as well. So, SpongeBob SquarePants, the show, all right? Well, the Krusty Krab? The Krusty Krab is in the shape of a lobster trap.
No kidding.
I never realized that. It's in the shape of a lobster trap, and they just made it's an abandoned lobster trap that they use.
Yeah, I know that.
How crazy is that? I never realized.
It took you all this time.
It took me all this time to realize that.
Well, this is what I was talking about,
Falco came to join us.
Going to public bathrooms. Every time you walk into a stinky public bathroom, remember, you are inhaling tiny bits of strangers' poop.
That's disgusting.
So next time you go into
we always learned that in our one class at school, that you should always close the toilet lid.
Have you read all these?
I haven't read all of them.
Oh, you'll love this one.
Okay.
You always close the toilet lid.
You always close the toilet lid because when you flush the toilet, it releases things in the air. So if you close the lid, it's less likely to
Or
release
you could just light a match.
What do you mean?
Did you ever sit in the bathroom and it's a public bathroom and you say, yo, why don't you light a match over there? Gets rid of the smell.
No, girls don't say that in the bathroom. Sorry.
Nosebleeds can bleed
I know.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Nosebleeds can bleed out of your eye sockets.
What would I do if that
happened?
Since
the eyes and nose are connected, blood from the nosebleed can travel to your tear ducts and start draining from your eyes.
How ridiculous is that? What do you think I would do?
I'd
have a heart attack.
I'm just saying that next time you have
heart attack.
Next time you have a nosebleed, it could come out of your eyes.
That's so gross.
Go ahead, read one more fact. We got like a minute here.
I don't know. Okay. So, what gender is Winnie the Pooh originally? I always thought Winnie the Pooh was a boy.
Yeah.
But apparently, Winnie the Pooh was named after a teddy bear in the London Zoo after a female black bear. So Winnie the Pooh was originally a female. How wild.
Well then.
I don't know. It was the first thing. How about, did you know pineapples grow out of the ground? I didn't know that.
Did you know there's fish that live in the butt of cucumber
Sea
fish or something?
Sea cucumber. Isn't that what
See all the stuff you learn every single week on Decades?
Isn't that what Nemo lived in?
I think
Didn't
so.
they
He lived in a
the
butthole.
butt?
All right, we got more Decades coming up. Don't forget,
Butthole.
next Saturday night, we have another Decades Artist Spotlight. We are going to have Mr. John Lodge from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame members, the Moody Blues. So John Lodge will be with us here next Saturday. You do not want to miss that. We got more Decades coming up. Decades with... Are you done? Decades with JoeyKramer.com, the radio bold app for your iPhone or Android device, and right here on the River 105 and 103.5. Say goodbye, Sam.
Bye.
And do not attempt to change the frequency.
Changing channels is not only foolhardy but also extremely dangerous.
We know. That's what everybody says.
So I don't believe you ought to try it.
Now, back to the music. This is Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Look around, leaves the ground, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Hear the Salvation Army band. Down by the riverside is bound to be a better ride than what you've got planned. Carry your cup in your hand. Look around, leaves the ground, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Hang on to your hopes, my friend. That's an easy thing to say, but if your hopes should pass away, simply pretend that you can build them again. Look around, that's high, feels alright. It's the springtime of my life. Seasons change, but they seem to be leaving time in a tapestry. Won't you stop and remember?
Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Northeast PA's the river.
As we roll 5 full hours of retro radio, it is Joe E. Kramer. Greg Alexander is the New Radicals. And they only had a couple of hits. This song was about against big business and oppression. And it kind of sounds like a Bernie Sanders rally, but they got back together to play for the Biden inauguration. But I like it anyway. New Radicals on Decades.
Dreamer's disease, age 14, they got you down on your knees. So polite, we're busy still saying please. Enemies, but when you're down, ain't your friend. Every night, I smash a Mercedes Benz. First we run, and then we laugh till we cry.
Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Joe E. Kramer.
Decades with Joe E. Kramer and another lost track from the 80s.
You could have a Big Dipper going up and down all around the bends. You could have a bumper car bumping. This amusement never ends. I wanna be your sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? Oh, let me be your sledgehammer. This will be my testimony, yeah. Yeah. There's a girl that's been on my mind all the time. So do you. Oh. Now she don't even know my name, but I think she likes me just the same. So do you. Whoa. And my girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time. She parties all the time.
Say you.
Say me, say it for always. That's the way it should be.
Say you.
Say me, say it together.
Naturally.
We're going riding on the freeway of love.
Winds against our back.
We're going riding on the freeway of love.
In a pink Cadillac.
That's why you need. Ooh, that's why. This is what you need. I'll give you what you need. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do the Harlem polka. Everybody now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do the Harlem polka.
She's got it. Yeah, baby, she's got it. Well, I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. What's your desire? Nasty! Nasty boys don't mean a thing. Oh, you nasty boys. Nasty! Nasty boys don't ever change. Oh, you nasty boys. I like this part. Oh, rock me, Amadeus. Oh, rock me, Amadeus. Oh, rock me, Amadeus. Oh, shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on, please
is Weird Al Yankovic, The Polka Party. I gotta love it. Hi. Is there anything better on the planet than a Weird Al song? Doesn't it put you in a great mood? I know my wife loves it, and that's why I gotta play it every single week just for her. Polka Party right here on Decades. I meant to talk about this before. We were talking about vinyl records. How about this? The pandemic, it did a lot of stuff, and it destroyed a lot of things, but record sales were not it. How about this? For the first time since 1986, vinyl outsold CDs on an annual basis, says the RIAA. The first time since 1986 that it outsold records. Records outsold CDs. The CD format generated $930.1 million, with vinyl pulling in $983 million. The cassette was the year's biggest format with $2.5 billion. That was in 1986. However, this year, in 2021, it was the opposite. Vinyl LP generated $619.6 million in retail spending this year. 136,000 more than people bought on CD in the same 12 months. Incredible. That's incredible. Now, more CDs were actually sold, but not generating the amount of money that vinyl is. And this year, they expect it to be even larger. So people are buying vinyl again, which is great. And I sold my Technics 1200 turntable, so I gotta buy it back. Just don't tell my wife. It's a secret. I could pay for it monthly. All right, we got more Decades coming up. Don't you go anywhere, because we got one more hour for this week. Got the Knack in there, got An Emotion, and so much more. We're going to get that new version of I Think We're Alone on. It came out last year by Tiffany. We're going to play that one, too. Straight ahead, the 11 o'clock hour. Don't go anywhere. Decades around the world. Decades at JoeyKramer.com. The Radio Bold app for your iPhone or Android device. And right here on the river, 105 and 103.5. We will be right back. Hang on.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
It's 11 o'clock.
Hey there, this is John Oates.
Hi, this is Jay King from Club Nouveau.
Lean on me, we are not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
Hey, this is Jeff Pilson from Foreigner. You are listening to Decades with Joey Kramer.
And you're listening to Decades with Joey Kramer.
And you're listening to my good pal, Joe E. Kramer, on Decades.
This is where the past comes alive. Decades with Joe E. Kramer starts
all right.
now.
11 o'clock hour. I'm excited, right? One more hour to go. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince kicked it off.
You know, parents are the same no matter time, no place. They don't understand that us kids are going to make some mistakes. So to you other kids all across the land, there's no need to argue. Parents just don't understand. One year, my mom took me school shopping. It was me, my brother, my mom, my pop, and my little sister all hopped in the car. We headed downtown to the Gallery Mall. My mom started bugging with the clothes she chose. I didn't say nothing at first, I just turned to my nose. She said, "What's wrong? This shirt costs $20. I said, "Mom, the shirt is plaid with a butterfly collar." The next half hour was the same old thing. My mother buying me clothes from 1963, and then she lost her mind and did the ultimate. I asked her for Adidas and she bought me Zips. I said, "Mom, what are you doing? You ruined my rap." She said, "You're only 16. You don't have a rep yet." I said, "Mom, let's put
put these clothes back, please? She said, no. You go to school to learn, not for a fashion show. I said, this isn't shining. Now, come on, Mom, I'm not Bowser, Mom, please. But back to bell-bottom Brady Bunch trousers. But if you don't want to, I can live with that. But you gotta put back the double knit reversible slacks. She wasn't with it, everything stayed the same. Inevitably, the first day of school came. I thought I could get over. I tried to play sick, but my mom said, no way, forget it, there was nothing I could do. I tried to relax, I got dressed up in those ancient artifacts. And when I walked into school, it was just as I thought. The kids were cracking up, laughing at the clothes Mom bought. And those who weren't laughing still had a ball, cause they were pointing and whispering as I walked down the hall. I got home and told my mom how my day went. She said if they were laughing, you don't need them, cause they're not good friends. For the next 6 hours, I tried to explain to my mom that I was gonna have to go through this about 200 more times. So to you other kids all across the land, there's no need to argue, parents just don't understand. Okay, here's the situation. My parents went away on a week's vacation and they left the keys to the brand new Porsche. They mine? Well, of course not. I'll just take it for a little spin and maybe show it off to a couple of friends. I'll just cruise it around the neighborhood. Well, maybe I should. Yeah, of course I should. Pay attention, here's the thick of the plot. I pulled up to the corner at the end of my block, and that's when I saw this beautiful girly girl walking. I picked up my car phone to perpetrate like I was talking. You should have seen this girl's bodily dimensions. I honked my horn just to get her attention. She said, was that for me? I said, yeah. She said, why? I said, come on and take a ride with a hell of a guy. She said, how do I know you're not sick? You could be some deranged lunatic. I said, come on, toots. My name is the Prince. Besides, would a lunatic have a Porsche like this? She agreed and we were on our way. She was looking very good, so as I must say, word. We hit McDonald's, pulled into the drive. We ordered 2 Big Macs and 2 large fries with Cokes. She kicked the shoes off onto the floor. She said, drive fast, speed turns me on. She put her hand on my knee. I put my foot on the gas. We almost got whiplash. I took off so fast. The sunroof was open. The music was high. And this girl's hand was steadily moving up my thigh. She had opened up 3 buttons on her shirt so far. I guess that's why I didn't notice that police car. We're doing 90 in my mom's new Porsche. And to make this long story short, when the cop pulled me over, I was scared as hell. I said, I don't have a license, but I drive very well, officer. I almost had a heart attack that day. Come to find out the girl was a 12-year-old runaway. I was arrested, the car was impounded. There was no way for me to avoid being grounded. My parents had to come off a vacation to get me. I'd rather be in jail than to have my father hit me. My parents walked in and I got my grip. I said, Mom, Dad, how was your trip? They didn't speak, I said I want to plead my case. But my father just shoved me in the car by my face. That was a hard ride home. I don't know how I survived it. They took turns. One would beat me while the other one was driving. I can't believe it, I just made a mistake. Well, parents are the same no matter time nor place. So to you other kids all across the land, take it from me, parents just don't understand.
You're into decades.
have no answer. answers. I keep on searching for the reason why we went wrong. Where is our yesterday? You and I could use it right now. But if this is goodbye, just take my heart when you go. I don't have the need for it anymore. I always love you, but you're too hard to hold. Just take my heart when you go. Here we are, about to take the final step now. I just can't fool myself. I know there's no turning back. Face to face, it's been an endless conversation. But when the love is gone, you're left with nothing but talk. I'd give my everything if only I could turn you around. But if this is goodbye, just take my heart when you go. I don't have the need for it anymore. I'll always love you, but you're too hard to hold. Just take my heart when you go. Just take my heart. Just take my heart when you go. Baby, take my heart. I don't have the need for it anymore. I always love you. I always love you. But you're too hard to hold. Just take my heart. Baby, just take my heart when you go. Take my heart.
I'm always a sucker for a good hair metal ballad, right? Mr. Big, 1990. Just Take My Heart. Right here on Decades. They don't make them like that anymore, I promise you.
Joey Kramer. Joey Kramer. Turn it up. This is Decades.
And they don't make them like this anymore. Jay Aston, Michael Aston, of course, two Gene Loves Jezebels nowadays. It all started with this. When Michael went solo, Jay stepped up to the mic and probably one of their biggest hits. Gene Loves Jezebel, Jealous on Decades.
I really notice that you don't sleep at night. Say why'd you worry, why you hurt it inside. Push me to baby, I like you a lot. You are so beautiful and that is a fact, yeah. Jealous. I watch the sun, it cuts through the cloudy skies. It heals these wounds and makes me glad to be alive. So don't you worry, no, don't you worry. I'll make you happy, happy, yeah, yeah. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with you. Yeah. Something's really wrong. Something's wrong with you.
lovers on the old Brompton Road. I feel so jealous, God, I need someone to hold. Who's with you, baby? I like you a lot. I look at you and I know that something's up, something's wrong. Something's wrong with you. Something's really wrong. Something's wrong with you. Jealous.
Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Joe E. Kramer.
Feet on the ground.
we never did on Singing with the Sam. We're going to have to think about that coming up. Do the Donkey Kong. Come on, come on, do the Donkey Kong. And you can got Jerry Butler on the show so many times. Should have got him to sing with me and Sam. How about that? Next Saturday night, got a Dead of Decades Artist Spotlight you don't want to miss. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame members. The Moody Blues, we have John Lodge with us next Saturday night, so you don't want to miss that. That would be very cool. Here's something. All these states are trying to give money away to get people with the vaccinations by offering them like $1 million now. West Virginia is doing it a little bit different. They're doing a lottery with one of the prizes being, get ready, 5 custom hunting rifles and 5 custom shotguns. The big prize is $1 million, and there are also scholarships, custom trucks, and lifetime hunting and fishing license as well in West Virginia. All these cool things to get people vaccinated. Just get the vaccination. Why do we have to give stuff to people? Come on, we'll give you something. Just get it. Come on. All right, you know what's next? Zero Talk Decades Hits. That means we play nothing but music. And you don't hear me talk at all until we end it at about a quarter of or so. So get ready. Zero Talk Decades Hits is next. We are Decades, of course. Decades with JoeyKramer.com. The Radio Bold app for your iPhone or Android device. Every single Saturday night we are live right here on the river. 105 and 103.5. Try that again. 105 and 103.5. I swear I'm stone sober. Zero Talk Decades Hits next. Hang on.
Zero Talk Decades Hits. Start now.
Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home.
It's Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Northeast PA's the river.
Zero Talk Decades Hits. This is Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Danced with wind and danced with fire. Killed the truth and called the liar. Believing in its mystery, when the moon began to fall. Dreamers are not all they seem. Sleeping in her silent dream. She locks it all inside and hides it all away. Joy, joy.
the hits, the Master Blaster. This is Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Children being, that's what they say when we're together. I watch how you play. They don't understand, and so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. Then you put your arms around me, and we tumble to the ground, and then we say, we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Beating of our hearts is the only sound. Look out the way. We gotta hide what we're doing, 'cause what would they say if they ever knew? And so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. Then you put your arms around me, and we tumble to the ground, and then we say, I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Beating of our hearts, beating of our hearts, yeah. Just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. Then you put your arms around me, and we tumble to the right, and then we say, I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Beating of our hearts, beating of our hearts, yeah. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Beating of our hearts, beating of our hearts, yeah. Oh yeah. We're alone now.
Zero Talk Decades hits. This is Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
Won't you come see about me? I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me your troubles and doubts, giving me everything inside and out. And love strange, so real and the dark. Think of the tender things
my feeling will win in the end. I won't harm you or touch your defenses. Vanity, insecurity. Don't you forget about me. I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Going to take you apart. I put us back together. Ah, baby, don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. As you walk on by, will you call my name? As you walk on by, will you call my name? When you walk away, or will you walk away? Will you walk on by? Come on, call my name. Will you call my name? I say la 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 la
Decades with Joe E. Kramer.
1, 2, 3, 4. I was listening to the radio. I heard a song reminding me of long ago. Back then I thought that things were never gonna change. It used to be that I never had to feel the pain. I know now that things will never be the same. I wanna go back and do it all over. But I can't go back, I know. I wanna go back, 'cause I'm feeling so much older. But I can't go back, I know. No. I recall hanging out on Friday night. First slow dance, hoping that I get it right. Back then I thought I'd never ever stand alone. It used to be that a lonely heart was never shown. I know that things will never be the same. You know what I'm talking about. I wanna go back and do it all over, but I can't go back, I know. I wanna go back, 'cause I'm feeling so much older, but I can't go back, I know. Can't go back. Never, no. Can't go back. I know now that things will never be the same, no. I wanna go back and do it all over, but I can't go back, I know. I wanna go back, 'cause I'm feeling so over, but I can't go back. I know I wanna go back and do it all over, but I can't go back. I know I wanna go back again, 'cause I'm feeling so much older, but I can't go back. I know I wanna go back and do it all over, but I can't go back. I know I wanna go back, 'cause I'm feeling so much older, but I can't go back. I know. No.
The great Eddie Money.
No.
I want to go back. Live and acoustic, a decade exclusive right here. I play that song a lot. Gotta love it. Gotta do that one on Singing with the Sam. Hope you enjoyed our version tonight of Talk Dirty to Me. It was like an encore version. And it wasn't very good. I understand that. Next Saturday night, though, we'll have a little bit of a change because we will be having the one and only John Lodge here. He is from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame band, the Moody Blues. And John will be joining us from his home in the UK. Next Saturday night, he's got some new stuff out there that he did during quarantine. And we'll be playing that. And, of course, the greatest hits from the Moody Blues all next Saturday night, 9 o'clock. Do not miss it. Don't forget to check us out online, decadeswithjoeykramer.com. You can check us out there on Facebook also. And listen to past shows, interviews, so on and so forth. You get it. We'll be back next Saturday night. Do it all over again. Right here on the river, 105 and 103.5 around the world, decadeswithjoeykramer.com and the Radio Bold app for your iPhone or Android device. I'll talk to you next Saturday night right here on the river.